One of the most important things you have to ask yourself as a family member to an alcoholic is what's going to happen if you don't do anything about it, if you don't interfere, if you just are too afraid to get involved, or you think you're crossing a boundary or you're uncomfortable. Depending on the situation. I mean, if you have a child who's suffering from alcoholism, or they're in the early stages, they're creating a habit, as a parent, it's your duty to step in and have those tough conversations and make ultimatums. You have to be aware of boundaries that are being broken. You have to address them, and if you need to, make a list of them. Use it for information later on. Understand your role in the alcoholic's life. You can no longer be an enabler. Understand that you may be part of the problem psychologically. Now, for a spouse relationship, there's no question. You either got to answer the tough questions now, or you can fill out the paperwork for the funeral. It's really that simple. You either got to get in the way or do the best you can, or you're gonna have a funeral. Now, depending on what stage the addicted is. I mean, if they're in the earlier stages, that's when you have a much better chance to help somebody. Just like cancer, if you get them in the earlier stages when they're creating a habit or they're starting to show signs of alcohol use disorder, then you can intervene. You can show them the errors of their ways a lot easier than when they're in stage 3 or 4 and they're chemically, emotionally, and psychologically dependent on alcohol. It's too late for most people. That was my experience. A lot of it was just not understanding, not realizing, being in denial oneself as a family member. But, again, my name is Andrew Culkin, and I'm the author of Amanda, a cautionary tale of alcoholism. It was the story of my wife's 25-year decline with alcohol. And she passed away a little over 3.5 years ago. I also have a coaching program coming out, and they're both coming out in the first quarter of 2024, called There's an Alcoholic in the Family. It's designed to help family members and alcoholics recognize the situation that they found themselves in. The links are in the bio. Please like and share, follow. I've got a lot of these videos coming up. The last thing I want to say with this is that as a family member, or as a loved one, or if you even have a close friend, you got two choices. You're either going to intervene, or the disease is going to get worse. It's just like cancer. Someone tells you got stage 1 cancer, what are you going to do? Oh, okay. Maybe go to the doctor in 4 years? No, you're gonna get it burned out of your system as quickly as possible. It's the same thing with alcohol. If you realize you have a situation with alcohol, don't ignore it. Take action. The sooner, the better. Thanks for listening.